and the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Greatest Hits Monday Night Wars unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we kick off the latest Greatest Hits wave with don't call him Stunning Steve, don't call him Steve Williams, don't call him Stone Cold Steve Austin, call him the Ringmaster. But for all your Ringmaster needs and a whole lot more, well, Walmart right now. But for everything else wrestling related, hit up Ringside Collectibles, use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Of course, going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. Going to take a look at the packaging, going to talk about it, going to unbox it, going to talk about it, going to see where it goes from there. And of course, what can you say about the Ringmaster? Well, not a whole lot, in all honesty. Going back in time, I was a huge Stunning Steve Austin fan from his time in the Texas Territories, GWF, into WCW, the Dangerous Alliance. Oh my gosh, absolutely love that. Even his time in ECW, and I had high hopes when he came over to the WWF at the time, and of course got saddled with the Ringmaster, and man, oh man, I was never more down on Steve Austin's career than his time as the Ringmaster. And I wasn't a huge Stone Cold guy. I still prefer Stunning Steve Austin, even as a kid, teenager, is what it is. You can't deny the Stone Cold impact, of course, but man, the Ringmaster just was not it, and I just remember just kind of like, oh, man, I think he would have been better as Stunning Steve Austin over the Ringmaster for sure. But I'll never forget that. And, of course, Ted DiBiase as his manager felt strange. It was just a strange thing. And thankful for us, thankful for Stone Cold that he became Stone Cold Steve Austin in the future there. But a moment in time, if there ever was one, and a bit of a re-release as we get with some of these greatest hits lines from the Vault lines. You guys know how that goes. We did have this as, I believe it was a Network Spotlight Toys R Us exclusive way back when. And what is old is new again. Of course, a lot of these store exclusives, ringside exclusives coming back out with updates to the face, hopefully. And then, of course, the new pinless joints, the hand technology. And we get that here with the Ringmaster. So without further ado, see what this Ringmaster is up to here. Definitely looks like the Ringmaster. Definitely interesting head on this one. The hair just kind of, if he doesn't have the long hair or kind of the soccer mom hair, he needs to be bald. This is a weird, almost buzz cut on him. But a moment in time, once again. And I do find it crazy. It doesn't say Steve Austin, Stunning Steve, Stone Cold anywhere on here. Not even anywhere. It doesn't say that. It's just straight up Ringmaster, which I find interesting as well. Monday Night Wars, of course. Gorilla Monsoon is the Build-A-Figure. Stay tuned for that, of course. Glamour Shot, Ringmaster, Elite, WWE. Just to look like I can do better. I can do better. That's what that look says there. Certified authentic. No grandma's going to be confused. Elite. Almost said Steve Austin. Ringmaster on the side. Get the tail of the tape. Got the blurb. Got the Glamour Shot. Got Gorilla Monsoon, of course, off to the side there. Got the cross sell. We're unboxing every single one of these. Last video, once we're all done, we're going to build Gorilla Monsoon. We'll rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite. It does say Gorilla Monsoon laid down the law as WWE president. Until that no good Vader put an end to that law, for sure. Ringmaster from Victoria, Texas. Beautiful this time of year. 6'2", 255 pounds. Finisher, that $1 Million Dream from Raw, January 8, 1996. On the Brother Love Show, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, introduced the world to a man worthy of the $1 Million Championship, the Ringmaster. Career highlights, $1 Million Champion, Hall of Fame inductee. How about that? That's crazy. I don't remember him going into the Hall of Fame as the Ringmaster. We'd like to welcome up the Ringmaster. Don't quite recall that. And like a lot of these ones as of late, the Ringmaster to me feels like just before Monday Night Wars. Technically to me, it doesn't feel like Monday Night Wars, even though it is. I know, I always hear it in the comments, but it doesn't feel that way to me personally. I feel like Monday Night Wars is Stone Cold. That's where Stone Cold lived, not the Ringmaster, but it's semantics at the end of the day, of course. But an interesting time. And the other thing that's noteworthy out of this, gosh, it's crazy to think that he was ever on the Brother Love Show. When I think of the Brother Love Show, I think of Warrior, Hogan, Jake the Snake Roberts, under that cast and crew. You don't think the Brother Love was still cooking all the way into 1996, but here we are. Here we are with the Ringmaster. But let's see what this Ringmaster is up to here. Plastic Prison off to the side. See you later. Goodbye. All right. Plastic prison. Looking good. We got a nice set of pants in there. Nice set of pants here. And of course, twist ties locking the pants down. I have twist ties on my pants right as we speak right now. I'm that big of a fan of the twist ties, of course. Looking very good there. Looking good there. A lot of twist ties. They don't want the Ringmaster going anywhere? I guess not. The more you know. The more you know. Pop these hands out, of course. Do get the $1 million title belt with this one. It's been quite a while since we've seen that one. Might be all the way back to the Cameron Grimes ringside exclusive. That might have been the last time we saw the $1 million championship. See you later. A little shuffle off to the side. A shuffle like a young... Like a young who? Who could it be? Who? I'm going to go... No, I'm going back and forth. You know who I'm going? I'm going to Phoenix. Beautiful this time. You're close to Texas. I'm going to one Jeff Hornacek. Yes! Like a young Jeff Hornacek. How about that? Gorilla Monsoon legs. Like I said, we'll get into Gorilla in the future. Stay tuned for that. Let's dive into the accessories here with the Ringmaster. Now, we do got two splayed out hands. He's got the jazz hands. He can have a party. He can say, hey, what's up like that? He can say, whoa, 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 don't hurt me. Very expressive hands. He can also go up for the high five, maybe the down low. You never know what he might be up to. Two gripping hands of doom. You got to grip it and rip it even when you're the Ringmaster. And then he's got two pointing hands right there. So he's going to do one of these dances. He might even give you the what you gonna do, brother, when the Ringmaster runs wild on you. And of course, we remember him doing that in the ECW vignettes once upon a time. Would love to see that Steve Austin in action figure form. Hopefully that does happen. It would be good in the Monday Night Wars. I would love, and now I'm getting on my soapbox, I would love to see a Monday Night Wars wave of ECW talent. Let's just put a little injection of ECW talent. Give me the Steve Austin as Hulk Hogan. You could give us, a Bam Bam Bigelow in another outfit would be easy to do, I think. We'd get a Terry Funk in that if he is still signed, which I believe he is. That would be great to see in that. Who else do we have? Trying to look over you could put the Dudleys. You could put another Dudley boys in that one. So there's some Monday Night Wars ones we get from the ECW side. I think that'd be a fun subset, a takeover of the Walmart line for a little bit. You never know. You never know. But we do get the $1 million belt here. Always an interesting one, of course. Very small. We've had different versions of this one, even from Mattel over the years. Still to this day, the deluxe aggression from Jakks, Classic Superstars, the deluxe Classic Superstars, that is still the best $1 million belt of all time. But this is cool to have. Obviously, a moment in time, he carried this belt. We know how that goes. But now we're diving into Mr. Ringmaster. I was going to say Mr. Austin, but Mr. Ringmaster here. In the head sculpt department, looks just a little bit sad. Looks like he's sleeping. Looks like he's been blading his forehead, too. He's got those wrinkles in his forehead, but it does look like blade scars. He's just been carving himself up. Got that receding hairline. Tough to defeat that hairline, but good thing he did to turn into Stone Cold, of course. Got that blonde hair. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. A little bit of a down in the dumps face, I would say. But it definitely looks like the Ringmaster. However, if somebody hands me just this head, I might say, is that one of the Body Donnas? Is it? It could be a lot of different people there. And this is quite the plain figure. But once again, Steve Austin, we turned into Stone Cold outside of the fancy shirts. Pretty plain Jane, and we have a lot of that right here. We do got two painted on wrist tapes there, of course. Elbow on the black side over there. 2 black knee pads going on. Very interesting. For whatever reason, I thought these were black trunks. They are green trunks. So very interesting color scheme there. Down to the white boots. Got that star on the side for the Hollywood Blonde days is what we'll pretend we're representing right there. Looking very, very good in the white boots. Arms going to go all the way around for us. Bicep cut. Double jointed. Pinless elbows. The hits keep on coming. Hands back and forth, side to side, up and down. Head back and forth, side to side, up and down. Ab crunch right there. Waist articulation. Those big old splits. Uh-oh, we got a little pushback here on that right leg. Oh, there we go. We're getting through it. No Vietnam problems with this one. I thought there was going to be, but nope. Leg goes up good. Thigh cut, of course. Double jointed. Pin knees. Oh my gosh, get the pins out of here. You know I hate the pin knees. However, I always do say, when you got these big knee pads on there, it really doesn't matter if they're pinned or not because you can't see anything. So it's okay for me. Boot cut right there. Ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down. The new ankle articulation is here, and it's here to stay from the Mattel team. And of course, should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using discount code Kyle to save 10%. What do you know? He's putting it up there. He's number 1 × 2. He's ready to celebrate. It is the Ringmaster. And we do know Upcoming Monday Night Wars wave, we do got to build a figure Ted DiBiase. Would go perfect with the Ringmaster. Would go perfect with the Steiners in the future. A very versatile Ted DiBiase figure on the way. We'd love to get multiples of those for WCW and WWE shelves. We'll see where that one goes. Stay tuned for that video, of course, in the future. But, of course, the future is now for the old Network Spotlight edition. And, gosh, once again, I forgot those were green tights on this one here. But, obviously, same figure going on. Just a little bit of improvement in the head department here. A little bit more realistic in the new one. Almost red hair on this one where you have blonde hair here. The title belt, I have to say, better on the old one. It's just a little bit bronze, more gold color. This is almost like too cartoony, I would say. Besides that, a lot going on. There's good and bad for both of them. Obviously, you can't move the hands around on this one like you can here. But still cool to get an update. Of course, Steve Austin, one of the most popular performers of all time. Makes sense to put any version and all versions, even re-release versions, out for the masses. Everybody wants some Steve Austin, and a lot of people probably missed out on this one. Always new collectors coming. People that don't even know what Toys R Us was. It's a wild thing to me, but there is people out there right now. So cool for what it is. Happy to get in the collection. Didn't really need this. If gun to my head, they said you only need one figure, wouldn't be this one at all. But cool for what it is, and just respect it for what it is. I guess what we're going to do here. But there it is. Steve Austin, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Stunning Steve Austin. How about the Ringmaster here today? Part of the Monday Night Wars. What's your guys' thoughts on this? Pickup for you? Easy pass? Had the old one? Didn't have the old one? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We got videos every single day. And of course, newly released, it is my book, The Complete Guide to the Original San Francisco Toy Makers. Of course, ECW, a labor of love if there ever was one. Available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble currently. I do have some stock, so if you want to buy one for me personally, you'll also get a limited edition bookmark that I can autograph and write whatever you want. Also will come with a Kyle Peterson Show sticker while quantities remain. Of course, that segues into the Kyle Peterson Show, a brand new Tuesday podcast, wherever podcasts are found, and video cast here on YouTube. Every single Tuesday, we're breaking down all kinds of different stuff, different skits, different bits, different segments, a lot going on the podcast each and every Tuesday. Appreciate all the support over there. Don't forget to rate it 5 stars, all that kind of fun stuff along the way. And of course, the Patreon, your best way to support the channel. Early access to both YouTube channel videos, all the podcast episodes, a one-stop shop for everything. Appreciate the support from everybody out there. New TikTok channel, check that out. And of course, SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for the Ringmaster, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
We're going to the end of the line.